As the investigation continues into last week's Kenyan Westgate Mall attack, many wonder how the crisis will impact the country's tourism industry. Hundreds of tourists flock to the Elephant Orphanage in the Nairobi National Park, one of the area's major attractions for animal lovers anxious to snap some memories. Many said their families had been worried over their visit following the mall attack, but the travel agents had reassured them that things have settled down and are now safe.
We were worried before we came. We had a lot of calls coming from people to see if we were still going to come, but seems safe so far. We've been with locals most of the time, so I think that helps a lot.
We were in the Masamara when the events occurred, so our children were concerned about our safety, but they were reassured by our travel agents that we were safe.
Militant group al-Shabaab stormed Nairobi's Westgate Mall on September 21st and took it over for 4 days. At least 67 people were killed in the siege, and some 175 were wounded. Kenya has seen a violent history of terror attacks, mainly carried out by Islamic extremists linked to al-Qaeda, with the most notorious being the 1998 U.S. Embassy bombing in Nairobi. In late November of 2002, there was a missile attack on an Israeli plane shortly after it took off from Mombasa Airport, but luckily it failed to reach its target. However, at the same time, a car carrying explosives broke through a barrier at the Paradise Hotel as 60 Israeli tourists were checking in. 3 Israelis died in the attack. A U.S. travel advisory warns against traveling to Kenya, the country whose second largest source of foreign currency is its tourism industry. Kenya's National Bureau of Statistics says that some 1.8 million tourists traveled to Kenya in 2011, mainly from Europe and the United States. Kenya's tourist industry earned $1.2 billion last year, and it employs 150,000 people.